Hello, this is Patrick. Thank you for coming by. I just did Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Do they know they're not going to be president and vice president? And I get yes, they already know. And they've known for about 3 weeks. And they seem to be negotiating for an exit strategy. So we'll see if that's true. Uh, what's the probability? I got it right here. Let's try this. What's the probability Donald Trump will be inaugurated president on June? Yeah, it's 90, 93%. 93, yeah. And the other thing is, uh, when I was in college, I used to subscribe to lots of things. I liked world affairs in a way, and I tried to get a job. Uh, I'm not going to tell you that story. Let's go back. So I subscribe to a lot of things, including here's The Economist. So this is this version, and it's always for the New World Order. That's how you read The Economist, and but they have all the research done, all the names, all the presidents of Africa and South America, what the politics are going, but they always weave in their ideology, which is New World Order. New World Order. So here's I wanted to talk about the virus, the vaccines, right? The vaccines. And they have uh, about seven companies, and their vaccines are coming out. And I wanted to know the repercussions. So I don't get, I just doubt we're not going to be required to get a vaccine. I mean, if you don't want it, that means Trump wins, right? And there's other things. You go down a list, they go Biden wins, Trump wins, and you have all the repercussions. Commodity prices, gold, silver, soybean, which is going really high, and all the cryptocurrencies. And there are two economies in the future. One is the New World Order economy, which they tell us every day what they're going to be, which is horrendous. Even taking all the property of everyone. That's in the books. That's what they want to do. They want to get rid of mechanized farming, which is basically another word for starvation. I've actually talked to a professor at a university in Arizona, and he said we're going to get rid of mechanized farming, and there's nothing you can do about it. We just have to do it. And of course, that's Agenda 2030 stuff. You all heard about it, and it's like, well, we're all dead. We're producing as much food as we can, and who would have known Russia's producing more wheat than the United States? And if you go back to Jimmy Carter, who he actually banned wheat sales to Russia for something. It might have been the invasion of Afghanistan or something like that. And we lost karma there by using food as a weapon. And we'd never done it before. And that's the Council of Foreign Relations, which Jimmy Carter is part of. And I think I was rooting for Jimmy Carter. I forget what year it was, but he came around and everybody was exhausted after Watergate. And Watergate was the first coup against the sitting president. The other coup was when they assassinated JFK. That was a coup. That was done by the intelligence agencies, as you all know. And it was done for several reasons. And then as we went into the 70s and 80s, the CIA, FBI became more control because they had these technologies on how to control the population, how to mold them, how to steer them in a certain direction. And because they're running out of time, because the demonic influence on planet Earth is going lower and lower, it's a race against time. It's almost as if they got to convince as many souls as possible to believe in a narcissistic, nihilistic relativism, Marxism, all those concepts where the human doesn't believe in any creator, as it were, and anything beyond himself. And as many of you know, you can go to some of these retreat with is like Scientology and all the group stuff, like Gestalt, and there's quite a bit of them. You can heal within yourself, but not out, and you can't measure anything per se. I don't want to go there, but the deal is with academia and relativism and nihilism, there is no God. That's what they control the universities. They control the culture, and that's why there's this stress point, because they own the narrative. They're the ones with the speakerphone speaking out to everybody. There is no God. There is no God. CNN, MSNBC, and those people are depressed, and they look inward. There's no answers, and they just want to be a unit of production. And this is Marxism. And Malthus, which is you always outstrip your production. All right. So no matter how much wheat you produce for Malthus, you will always get more people, and then there'll be more starving, and you have to go out and grow more wheat. And that's why they say economics is the dismal science, as it were. But Marxism is not a science. Marxism is a spiritual weapon to be used against the population. That's what it is, and they can get away with it because they say the premise is there is no God, so there's no retribution, and they're in for a rude awakening. I can tell them that. Anyway, how much time do I have? I'm running out of time. Okay, so here are the guys: Johnson&Johnson, AstraZeneca, Novak, Pfizer, BioNTech, Gamaleya, which is Sputnik 5, Moderna, and Sinovac. So those are the vaccines. There's about 7 being made, and they're all coming into production. The ones to stay away from at all costs is Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. Those are the mRNA. And the ones that you can take out of that list, let me go through real fast. I just wanted to get out the bad guys first. Really, really super bad, all right? Okay, where's Johnson & Johnson? Let's go do this quickly. I'll just read it out. Johnson & Johnson, please. Johnson & Johnson. If you were forced to take one, Johnson & Johnson is one of the best. It got a strong positive 5. Do that. If they're not going to give you your Social Security unless you get vaccinated, take Johnson & Johnson. Okay? AstraZeneca, please. AstraZeneca, -10. It's going to make you really sick. Novavax, it's a -2. You try to avoid it, but you could probably take it with a little side effects. Pfizer, and they're the Pfizer -10. Sputnik. I think it's the Russian version. -3. It's getting kind of high, but you could probably live. Moderna again is the Pfizer type deal, -10. So that technology, mRNA, is not good. And Sinovac, which is inactivated type of vaccine, they call it. And I get it's -8. So Johnson & Johnson, yeah, and Astra, those are the best. Okay, Johnson & Johnson, Oxford. Yeah, Oxford is the best. All right, and Johnson & Johnson is number 2. So if you had to take a vaccine, that's how I wanted to say Trump will still be president, and I'm going to go down a list of the options. For example, if Trump is president, Bitcoin will just take a nosedive, all right? And this is before he's inaugurated even. So whenever you feel, I think it's about the 1st of January, roughly early January, late December, you're going to get a feel if Trump is going to get it. And if the market senses he's going to be there, he's going to be there. I mean, Bitcoin will go down. Biden wins, Bitcoin's going to go through the ceiling. Why? Because people in the United States need to get their money out of the country, put it in Bitcoin, fly to Switzerland, pick it up, walk across the street in Zurich, and put their money in the bank. That's what they're going to do. And if Trump is in there, it's a positive thing for the economy. And when I douse it, it's a huge difference what these cryptocurrencies do under who is elected. And you can do that with other things too. I told you before, gold is going to go up. I don't know its time schedule, but it's going to go eventually way, way up. But in the near term, we'll wait for Trump to get elected. Thank you. Bye-bye.